Hello, ladies. I'm getting my tea. It's brewing. Hello. I'll be right back. I'm getting my tea. See, I figured it'd give you guys time to get your notices. Brew my tea. Okay. Hello, everybody. Let me clear my eyes. My eyes have been really like I don't know. Maybe they're dry. My doctor tells me I don't blink enough, so that's probably it. Blink, Rosemary, blink. Anyway, I was over here doing my thing, trying to clean up some stuff, and my husband says, "Oh, um, the mailman must have come late. You've got a package." I go, "Oh." So it was my domino swap. Look how adorable. This little thing is to die for. Look at it. Oh, what flavor of tea? It's citrus something something. It's my first time to try it. Let me go get it. It smells good. I haven't even tasted it yet. I really got it because I like the cover and I wanted to incorporate it into a tea themed junk journal I'm making. And I thought, ooh, that's cool. Citrus Sunrise. So I was totally motivated by the packaging. I have to admit. Oh, everybody's awake. Well, you guys are always awake, right? CJ, she's probably freezing. Hey, Dorinda. Sandra, we got the same weather, right? Pretty much. Kathleen. Hey, Kathleen's awake. Jennifer's awake. You feeling better, Jennifer? Oh, your back was bothering you. Hmm. Yeah, I love these boxes. Anyway, so somehow, I don't even remember how, those of you that know me really well know I don't really get involved in swaps. I just like to host them, but getting involved just isn't my thing. But they were, who started all this? Was it Keisha who made the little domino thing? And then Miss Hottie made one. And then they started like saying, hey, we should swap. And I'm going, Lordy Lord, not me. And somehow I said, okay. I'm so glad I said okay. Because look what I got. Look at her. Is this adorable or what? It just makes me giggle. And of course, this was closed when it came, but it came with instructions, you know, to open up her little umbrella. Look how cute. And even the back's all decorated. My back isn't decorated at all. She got shirt change. That's all I know. Now, and this is cloth. This isn't paper. And I don't know if you can see her little slippers. Can you see those? They're so cute. It cracks me up. It's adorable. I don't know what this is made of. It could be, I don't know that it is, but it could be like a popsicle stick. They're just the right size of a the small ones. Just the right size. Oh, I should say who said it. Oh, said it. How rude of me. Jean made this. Jean Moran. Now, I mean, you just at a glance, it's adorable. But then when you start to analyze it, it's even more adorable. Look at this. She has hand sewn these sleeves. Right here, you can't see, but this is stitched. And this is stitched. And she created real sleeves where the arms could go in. Okay. And she made, the Obi-Wan Kenobi. Look at that. How cute. Adorable. And, she put pretty things in her hair. And of course her umbrella, but and her slippers. But what really just put me over the edge is she did a swan origami. Look at that. I don't know if you can see it. Like I took off the autofocus so I can't get too close. But can you see the little swan origami? Unbelievable. It's just adorable. Oh my goodness. It's so cute. Anyway, it's just adorable. I can't say enough about it. It's just one of those things that, it's just stinking cute. uh, it's just going to have to sit there for a little bit for you to look at. So cute. So it was working out really great because my husband had told me earlier I was working. I should have put this down here. I was working on a Asian collage with some of my stuff I have. And look, well, see, I didn't put her there because she blends in too much. She needed to have all the attention. Whoops. She needed to have all the attention. She just blends in too much with my collage. Oh, let me get my tea. Let me get my tea. Let me get my tea. Let's see what it tastes like. I'll have to see if I can recommend it or not. Here's the flavor. Let's see if I can recommend it. Most of theirs are pretty good, though. I have to admit. Let's see. It's actually pretty tasty. Tastes like a tangerine. That's what it tastes most like. What does it say in it? Oh, it just says a blend. It's got orange, rose hip, blackberry, tangy hibiscus. Oh well. But the orange is the dominant flavor. I think with the hibiscus has like a little, if you've had it before, it has a little, I don't know, what would you call it? A little, all I can think of is a word that describes a sound, which is twang. It has a little twang to it. And I think that's what makes the orange taste a little bit more like a tangerine. Anyway, it's good. I highly recommend it. Very tasty. Okay, so the moral of the story is a bit sour. Well, I put a little bit of sugar in it. I'm a sugar girl when it comes to tea. So, but no, I don't think I would say it's bitter. No, I wouldn't say that. I think even without the sugar, it wouldn't be bitter. It's just a little, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. It's good. It's good. It's all good. Anyway, a moral of the story is if you hesitate to do something and then you let your fears go, good things come. I was like, oh, I don't want to join a swamp. Look how cute this is. Let's see the size here. It's about 5.5 inches tall. And she says she did 2 dominoes. There's one here on the bottom part of her body, and then the other one on the top. So that's how she made it. That's about 5.25. She does not have heels on, so that's her true height. She's wearing flats all the way. Oh, you guys have to admit how cute she is. She really is. I came on just to show you guys this. Because I knew I'm going to go put her up on my little shelf where I have some of my other little treasures that people have made for me. And once I get it up there, it's going to I'm going to think I already showed you guys when, I haven't. If you guys are, I say this because I already purchased some, but if you guys are looking for some cool different types of books, Jessica Rapp has several videos up right now. She's been putting up during the evening. I think she's got like 2 or 3. Last time I looked, I stopped looking because I told her I couldn't afford anything. So she may have more, but I'm not looking. And so she's got some books over there, and they're all very, very reasonable. And if you go and you look at the videos, you'll know which ones I tried to get. A few of the ones I wanted, they were already gone. So I guess somebody saved me some money because they were already gone. So, well. Oh, and her arms, because I bent it so that it would kind of hold the umbrella. They're made out of, what do you call those things? You know what they are. What are they called? Little fuzzy wire things. I went blank. But it's kind of cool making them out of that because you can position, the arm any way you want it. That was a really cool idea. I guess that's the good thing about, doing swaps and stuff is, they're very inspirational because, people are doing things, everybody has their own way of doing something. And then you go, oh, I never thought of that. And of course, it always looks different, when you have it in your hand than if you're just watching, like you guys, just watching a video of it, you know. It's really cute. It's just one of those things that make you giggle. Yes, pipe cleaners. Vicky! Vicky's awake! Man, I was just thinking about you. I said, man, we should have made some plans for you to come over. I wasn't thinking. I've been pretty busy. I wasn't thinking. And tomorrow over here, I don't know about where you guys live, but tomorrow is supposed to be really cool. I mean, not cool. I mean, neat. It's going to be like 72. It's winter. And then on Sunday, then it's supposed to kind of get real cooler again. I mean, not cold, but cool down, low 60s, high 50s. And then it's supposed to be kind of rainy the rest of the week. So I think tomorrow, because I'm running really, really low on my eco papers, and they're one of my best sellers. So I have to keep, a large stock, available. So I figured, tomorrow would be a good day to do a bunch of them, because I can just put everything outside and it'll dry really fast. Because I just air dry them. I don't like to put them in the oven or anything. They're already crunchy enough from being boiled. I don't need to bake them too. Vicky has some really cool Japanese vintage pictures from her mother-in-law, and because her husband is Japanese, and so they've got some really cool old photographs that she has. Anyway, so I thought she was cute, and I wanted to share her with you. That's all. That's all. That's all I wanted to do. Hey, Suzanne. Ooh, Vicky's going to be selling the pictures. We'll be in line. They're really cool. Yeah, Jennifer, extra crispy. Those pages have to be able to fold, so. No, Suzanne, I got this from Jean Moran. We were in a swap together. She got my Frida one that I made, and she made me this one. Isn't this adorable? It's so cute. It's so cute. I just love it. I like everything about it. I can't go now that you guys are here. Well, what do you guys want to do? I don't know. What are you going to do? Oh, I don't have them now. I'm not ready or set up. But I'm going to have these in my shop. My other ones haven't arrived. Only one has arrived. But I got some, some of the deli paper that you can get, except this one already came, the craft color, as opposed to, I already had some of these, the white ones, which are cool. They're pretty cool. But, I like the vintage stuff. So instead of having to, boil those or dye those, I got this. And I've got 4 other kinds that I got. One's in French and one's in, I can't remember now, to tell you the truth. But it's a nice little variety. So that'll be fun to use in our journals. I hadn't seen the other ones before, so I grabbed it. So what should we do? I don't know what to do. Yeah, Suzanne, are you talking to me? I got your message. I think I answered you. I hope I answered you because I did read it. Thank you, thank you. Yep, it's a domino doll. Oh, okay. Ooh, this is good. I needed that. All right. So this was I had these let me get her out of the way. I don't want to mess her Obi-Wan Kenobi up. Or for those of you that just got here, look, she even did some origami. Look, it's a little origami swan. That's what cracked me up. I go, oh no. And look at her little shoes. It's just too cute. It's just all too cute. Okay, I gotta get her out of the way. I don't want to mess her up. Don't want to mess her up. Hey, 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 look at Vicky over there. That's what she did. She came over one day and she just started, like those spies that go into other people's companies. She's over there in the back room taking a bunch of pictures of all my fabrics and my doilies. I'm going, what are you doing? Nothing. 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 She's doing. She's spying back there, taking pictures of my fabric. Unbelievable. So anyway, so I was just tearing up stuff that I have and making that collage. And that's what I was doing tonight. Just lollygagging. She's a bandit. Yeah, right. Hey, Patricia. Suzanne, you've got the avocado conquered, so you're good at avocado dyeing? Is that what we're figuring out? Vicky's husband knows how to dye. She came with some cool papers and stuff, and she's trying to show off like she did it. It was her husband that did it. I know that. Vicky doesn't even know how to turn the stove on. So if there's any cooking involved, I know her husband did it. Yeah, she comes over here trying to fool us. Oh yeah, I did this and I did. Yeah, right. Sure you did. Tell us some more. All she did was tear it up and glue it down somewhere. Oh, that's right. I was over. I forgot all about that. I was over at Vicky's and minding my own business, being nice. And then she just got all testy and she muted me. And then, for being a fancy pants over there, she couldn't figure out how she muted me and how to unmute me. So there I am, watching her go crazy. Oh no, how do I do it? How do I do it? She never did unmute me. I eventually left. Why would I stay there? Being muted. Man. Oh well. We all can't be wanted. Okay, so what did Suzanne do? I boiled them. Before I was pouring hot water. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. You got to boil those puppies. So I'm just tearing up stuff. I'm telling you guys, nobody seems to get on the bandwagon for the black beans. They died beautifully. I don't know why you guys, are resisting the black bean dyeing, especially all you people that like purple. Oh my gosh, it's the most beautiful purple you've ever seen. But that's okay. I can be the only one with the stuff. I don't mind it. I'll corner the market. It's fine with me. And that's right. It's only boiling. And Vicky still couldn't do that. She had to have her husband do it. Imagine that. Not even boil. Not even boil. Let's see, what else do I have here? I have a book. Oh, and some of you ladies that got the kits, and if you see some papers, let me see. Oh, maybe I don't. I think I used them all. Yeah. No, okay. If you see the papers that you get that are this color, they came from a Japanese To Kill a Mockingbird. Pretty cool, huh? So, see, you just never know what you got. To Kill a Mockingbird. And you got stuff from this book, too. That is a cool little book. We'll glue some of that stuff down. That's a bookmark. That's pretty. Put that in there. Some stubs to something. I don't know what. Put that there. Oh, I'm so glad you are here, Jennifer. Okay, everybody don't pay attention. This is private between me and Jennifer. All right, Jennifer, remember I told you that when I plugged everything in as far as shipping, it told me that the cheapest way to go, this was on the website to the post office, all right? And you punch in your numbers and area codes and zip codes and countries and all that, and they tell you the cheapest way you can send it. They told me flat rate international. Okay. So I go in today to go get my box for my flat rate international. And she looks at me like I'm crazy. So she goes, well, there is no flat rate international. And I said, well, your website tells me that's the only option it's giving me to send this because it's the cheapest way is the flat rate. And she goes, well, but we don't have. I said, okay. So I show on the phone and I punch in the same old thing. And there it shows flat rate international. They don't even know what a flat rate. And so they waited. Another person came in and they go, we don't have flat rate international. So I go, wow. Showed them the phone. I said, that's the way I'm supposed to be mailing this. So tomorrow I'm going to the main office and see if these people at the post office I always go to, which it just happened, the people that are there were new people today. which it shouldn't make a difference. You know, it isn't like they're new to working at the post office. They're just new to mine. But still, it's weird that it shows that's the way it's to be mailed. So anyway, long story. So I'm going to go to the main one. If they tell me the same thing, then we got to go back to square one. But I think it'll come out the same price if I just make 2 bundles instead of 1. And I think it'll come out the same price. But still, you know, here I thought I was, you know, getting all smart and sassy and going in there with my request. And then they go, we don't have that. Oh, okay. No, they didn't. It wasn't like they didn't have it in stock. She says there's no such thing. That's what was cracking me up because I said, oh, well, maybe I should go to the other one. She goes, well, they're not going to have it either. There is no such thing. And I'm going, hello. That's when I showed her the phone. And they just looked at each other like, huh? Okay, whatever. So, yeah, I'm going to have fun tomorrow. Hey, Aaron. Maybe Aaron knows. Aaron, is there such a thing as Flat Rate International with the regular post office? Have you sent anything that way? I know you send stuff out. I like the fish. I like the little fishy. Kind of cute. I think he's kind of cute. No, because that would take... Oh. Yeah. Anyway, well, you know, when I go to the one downtown, I mean, if they tell me the same thing, then they really need to fix the website. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. Because this is the same post office. See, they have like around 4 or 5 people that work there. 2 of them are there all, you know, are pretty much there all the time. And then the other ones, they kind of rotate. Well, that's the same place I went to one time. And they had never heard of a flat rate box. And I'm going, what? And they go, we don't do flat rate boxes. I said, okay. I had already gotten flat rate boxes before. So I go, okay, I wasn't in the mood to argue with them. You know, sometimes I feel like arguing, sometimes I don't. So I was heading out to run errands that day, and I was going to be passing by the main one anyway. So I just went in there and asked for them, and they went in the back and they got them for me. It was like, hello, you should go tell your downtown people that you have these things. Oh, it was so funny. But imagine people that don't know the difference. So they just take their word for it, and you know, and that's it. There you go. See, Jennifer has already gotten the flat rate international ones. Holy moly. Okay, well, I'm going down to the main one. You see? You see? I'm dealing with people that do not know what they are talking about. I mean, I'm even showing it to them on their own website. I should have made them punch it in. And then it would have popped up, oh, it needs to be mailed, blah, blah, blah. And then watch their faces. You don't have it in you. It's internet. I don't understand. The post office is United States Post Office. United States, not some states post office. Oh, don't worry, those boxes are probably sitting in the back of that other place where the regional rate ones are. I'll get them tomorrow. And what I'll do is I'll get them, from the main one. And then when I'm ready to mail it, I'll take it to the one that told me that they don't have them. That'll be good. Now, as far as those regional rate ones, the guys told me at the main office that they keep them in the back because very, very, very few people use them, usually just businesses. And so the business people come in and, ask for them, and then they go and they get them for them. The regular Joe Schmoes, it's cheaper, other ways. So anyway, so that's why they're not up front. But still, you would think a post office would know that they have them. They may not have them up front, or they may not even carry them at their particular post office, but they know that the main branch has them. You would think. But oh well. Uh-oh. I tore that wrong. That's kind of cool. Now, you guys remember now, I know some of you that got my other kits, you guys already know what you're doing, and so you started playing with them. But I want just again to reiterate that there's some of these, these Asian and papers, some things like this, and they bleed. So don't, if you're going to put a coat of something over it that's wet, like Mod Podge or something, it's going to bleed and smear. Only use that, because you will ruin the whole thing. Like if I put this on here and then on top, all this red is going to bleed all over, and it's a mess. So only use these with papers that you can leave dry. Don't come running to me. I already warned you. I don't want to hear it. Had Rosemary, she sold us that stuff, and all it does is ruin our thing. No, you've been warned. You've been warned. Oh, this is kind of cool. This is a handwritten letter. I don't know what it says. Oh, it goes that way, first of all. Oh, that's cool. Maybe I shouldn't tear that apart. Maybe I should make a copy of that before I tear it apart. How about that? Yeah. Okay. I agree. Don't do that, Rosemary. Make a copy first. Put some of that there. Okay. I think I should start gluing. I got too much stuff on here. At least you know which way I'm going. That tea got me warm. I got to take my jacket off because I was cold earlier. I don't know why I was cold, because it was actually a pleasant day today. I just hope I'm not, getting anything. Anyway, my poor big decrepit dog, he had a lot of fun today because the weather was nice. So he got to go out and pretend he was chasing a squirrel, but he can't run. But he can bark. He can sound ferocious. So he'll be able to go out tomorrow and play too. He'll be happy. Just don't eat or drink anything. Are you talking to me? What? Oh, who's answering? I better look up. Oh, okay. Oh dear. So I've been kind of figuring out after we talked last time here on the live. Some of you guys had mentioned doing something on the kind of the masculine side, which I really like that idea as far as the kids are concerned. So the thing I'd been hashing around in my head before we even talked about it, which I think will work, was I was thinking of you know, not a 100% pure steampunk because I think it kind of like bottles you in too much into a certain. I mean, my impression of steampunk is it's very, and when it comes to the theme, it seems kind of rigid. There's not a lot of room to, go in different directions. It's pretty right there. So I was thinking of that time period where there was lots of inventors. You had the Wright brothers. You had, who was the guy that did the steam locomotive? Anyway, different inventors and things like that. And then I was thinking of the writers during that time, like Jules Verne and um, Mark Twain and what's his name? Um, Telsa. Well, they stole all his stuff, but anyway, inventors and stuff like that. And they were obviously inventing things during that steampunk period of time. So it can kind of all kind of sort of go together. So I was thinking about that. That might be kind of fun to do. And if you wanted to go hardcore steampunk, you could do that. But I'd be including stuff that can go, cover a wider range. Am I doing this for not necessarily? If I did, I'd have to make sure what I've got in here. So far, nothing in here has copyright. So it could, theoretically. Okay, let's hope I don't bleed this now. You need more stuff. Suzanne, when you say you need more stuff, what does that mean? Stuff. That is such an all-encompassing word. Because I got stuff. I got stuff. See, I keep the I got all kinds of stuff. It's just I'm trying to keep the kits, relatively, oops, affordable. But, I could make kits twice the price. Images and paper. Oh, okay. I have so many ideas. There needs to be more months in the year for my kits. I think I've already got ideas that take me up through September. And then I go, oh, no. This is a better idea. And then I scratch that off and put another one. I go, oh, no. I think they would like this. Oh, my goodness. I see it. Who's Cindy? Oh, there's a Cindy. Hello, Cindy. I saw somebody say, hello, Cindy. I came on to show Happy Mail, Cindy, and then they said, we're all here now. Don't go now. I was ready to go 10 minutes into my stream. How long I've been here now? Oh, 48 minutes, doing absolutely nothing. That's okay. You guys get to visit with each other. That's fun. And when you get bored, let me know, and then we can say goodnight. And then we can say goodnight. When I see everybody start leaving, I go, okay, time to go. I haven't changed my table yet. I'm still here with the squeaky one. Sounds like my body's squeaking. I was going to change it up this weekend, but I'm going to be busy, like I told you, boiling. So I don't think I'll have time to do that. Oh, I guess I am. Oh, okay. Okay, I understand, but oh, okay. Well, I've done. See, is okay. Let me try explain this. It's like going full circle. When I put just the stuff, people say, "Oh, I like your stuff, but I don't know what to do with it." So that was all last year. So I thought, okay, they don't know what to do with it. They like my stuff, but they don't know what to do with it. So I thought, okay, let me put the kit together instead of having them to pick one from here and one from there. And I'm just going to put the whole little thing together and then do the video so that they still can't say, oh, I got your kit, but Now I don't know what to do with it. So then I figured, okay, well, we'll put them together and then, now you know what to do with them. But now you guys want more stuff. I guess that'll be for the people that know what to do with it, right? I see. You guys are trying to trick me. Trying to trick me. That's okay. I can be tricked. It's okay. I've got this it's funny. I'm putting things kind of together that really aren't necessarily an interest of mine, like the Frida thing. It wasn't, like you guys already know, she wasn't my thing, but I really enjoyed putting the kit together. I really enjoyed making the journals that I made. I really enjoyed it. I'm glad I, like went outside of my comfort zone. So I've been thinking about that, and the things I'm coming up with, are not things that I would normally do. So that's kind of fun. Like, for instance, I'm not into mermaids at all, but I got this download that had unusual like arms and legs and stuff that you can put together like your own dolls, whether you print it out or you do it digitally or whatever it is you want to do. And then I found these mermaids. I had all these pieces, parts. So then I started putting the parts together that didn't go together, different arms and legs and stuff. And it started looking pretty cool. And they almost look like, sort of like steampunk mermaids. And I thought, you know what? This is kind of cool. So I'm in the process of, because see what I did is I went one day to Hobby Lobby, and those big baskets, they're like bushel baskets, and they put they sell stuff and they throw the stuff in there. Well, for some reason they were selling all the bushel baskets, and they were selling them for $2 each. And you know how much those crazy things cost if you go and buy them, like 14 bucks. So I got a few of those, and so when I come up with an idea, I'll put a tag on there. Okay, this is the mermaid one. This one over here is this, and that's that. And then I literally go shopping here in my own studio to see what I have that can be put in that kit that I have enough of that I can spread around among the many kits. And so that's what I've been doing. So that's been kind of fun. So I shop here first. Shop till you drop in your own place. And meanwhile, it's inspiring me to think, oh, I could use this. Oh, how about that? And so for those kinds of things, I've been having fun going to Home Depot. I get my inspiration at Home Depot. Because, you're talking about inventions and metal and, Anyway, so I've been having fun doing that. Oh, thanks, Suzanne. I did challenge myself on that Frida thing, let me tell you. I am not going to lie. Hmm. So I was checking on my rest garden today. It's looking pretty yummy. It's looking pretty yummy. That's too close over there. Maybe he can't go anywhere. Hey, it's not mine either. I'm telling you, none of these things I'm doing are really my thing. But that's why it's fun. I think that's kind of for me personally, one of the fun things about art is really getting out of your comfort zone. Because, there's other places in your life where you got to stay in your own comfort zone about certain things, whether, it has to do with your health or your interpersonal relationships or whatever, things that are very consequential. You got to stay, you have to stay in your comfort zone or else, you're going to have to pay the price. But art, consequential, you got to stay, you have to stay in your comfort zone or else, you're going to have to pay the price. But art, you can get out of your comfort zone and you suffer no consequences. You can really challenge yourself. And the worst that can happen is you got a piece of paper you don't like and you throw it away. Big deal, And so I don't think we take enough, when it comes to our art, I don't think we take enough chances. And I think, this is just personal, I'm not accusing anybody. I think one of the reasons we don't do that is our ego. Our ego is so fragile when it comes to our art to begin with, because you're putting yourself out there. I get that. It's a hard thing to do, especially those of us that are, get out there in media land here, whether it's Facebook or whatever it is, Instagram, you start putting your stuff. I mean, you're laying your heart out there, and people can be vicious. So I get that. But I think it's a cool place to be able to say, oh, I don't know if I want to do that, but I'm going to try it anyway. I may stink at it, but let me try that. I mean, you guys have seen me try stuff here live that I've never done before and fail miserably, but hell well, whatever. Next. Next. Hey, the way I look at it is if you got a bottle of paint or a bottle of gesso, there's no mistakes. You just cover it up and you've got texture. And you can be like that crazy cat that falls down the stairs and lands and says, oh, I meant to do that. Hops right back up and goes and plays. No biggie. No biggie. What else do I have? Let's put some more To Kill a Mockingbird. And this paper is so cool. It's really old and it's soft, and I really like the way it feels. Do we have trolls already? I usually don't have that many. Boy, some of you guys just come on and boom, they're there. Oh, I know, Suzanne. So many, um, we're told we're no good. We can't do it. But we got to find a way to, let the joy back in. I had a friend, this was way back, like 17, 18, 19 years old, and she was an excellent artist. I mean, it didn't matter what medium, it didn't matter. She just had a natural talent. She never took a lesson. Everything she did was beautiful. And the way her father punished her was he'd tear up her art. I mean, and she really wasn't doing anything bad. He was just he had issues, let's just put it that way. And his way of disciplining her was going into her room, finding one of her pieces of art, which was flawless, and just ripping it or throwing something on it or put it in the trash or breaking it, whatever it was, and it took her years. I mean, until she got into her 40s, um, to realize, how that had affected her in all aspects of her life, you know, and, the kind of men she chose to be with. And, he just messed her up. He messed up her head so bad. But one day she woke up, and that was the end of those guys. That was the end of that. Next. My mother was the type that, I mean, my mother, don't get me wrong, she was never abusive. I would never categorize her that way. But she was the type that she really didn't want anyone to do anything because you were going to do it wrong. That kind of a personality. And so as a child, that means you really don't learn how to do anything. You know, um, I had to wait till I was an adult to learn how to cook because, you know, I couldn't do it the way she wanted me to do it, even though she didn't give me a chance to try to do it. But she knew I couldn't do it. And so, I just, I didn't do laundry because I couldn't fold it the way she wanted it folded. I mean, all kinds of stuff. And so, for some people, that can like really put a number on you, thinking you can't do anything. But fortunately for me, it did the reverse. It was like, I'm going to show you I can do it. So once I was out of there, I tried to do everything. And I didn't do that consciously. But later on, when I got older, I realized, oh man, I was just trying to show her I can do everything. So at least for me, it was a motivator, as opposed to holding me back. I mean, although I'm sure it affected my self-esteem, it had to have, because you rely on your parents to build you up when you're young. And sometimes even when you're grown up, you're still kind of stuck in that trip bag. But see, my mom was the oldest in her family, and she had, how many siblings were there? 5, maybe. And they didn't have money, and my grandparents worked really, really hard, and so my mom was kind of left with the responsibility of kind of overseeing the kids. So as I got older, I realized, okay, well, she had to do all this stuff. She had to make sure she did it right, and she had a lot of responsibilities, and she was the oldest, and so she didn't want the young kids to do it, and so she was ill prepared as a mother, to teach, because she just had to assume so much responsibility. She really didn't know how to teach. So, but again, you have to wait till you grow up to understand why, your parents do what they do. I remember, remember that I was telling you about that book I told you about this, I guess, last summer. That book that I had read years ago about how you only have the average person only has about 70 defining memories, and then when you go down to write them out, um, it's really cool to analyze it, because those are the things that define you, whether you knew it or not. Those particular memories, the only reason why you have the memory in the first place is because it defines you in one way or another. And that's why sometimes you go, man, there's like 5 years. I don't remember what happened those 5 years. Well, nothing spectacular happened in your life during that period of time. You didn't like you're getting Alzheimer's or anything. It's just you didn't, it wasn't spectacular. And I forgot what my point was going to be. I am getting Alzheimer's. Let me put this down and I'll remember. There we go. I was remembering, like, for some reason I remember this, that one time we were making some kind of a salad or something. It's something inconsequential. I mean, making a salad. And my mother got upset because she didn't like the way I was chopping the lettuce. The size of the chops, And I think I was probably around, I don't know, 17 or something like that. And that was, I think, the first moment I realized, oh my goodness, my mom has a problem. Up until then, I thought I was the one with the problem. that, boy, man, I don't know how to do anything right. What is wrong with me? And then I started maturing and I realized, oh my goodness, my mom has issues. And it really lifted a big burden on me, first of all, that, you know, hey, there's nothing wrong with me. But then it added a different burden because now I was worried, like, wow, what happened to my mom that, she feels that way? It's kind of weird. So it was, it took years and years to figure it out, all because my mom was a very tight-lipped person. She wasn't very open about her feelings. So it took a while. It took a while. Man, this is all turning out to be pink and red. How did that happen? And pink, red, and yellow. Oh my goodness, those aren't even my colors. I do like the red, I must admit. And I kind of like the yellow. That pink, I don't know. Oh well, it's there. We're going to work with it. It's there. Let's see what I can. Oh, wait. Oh, I got to show this to you guys. I forgot they were here. Oh, are they? Wait a minute. I know. I'm busy talking to myself. Are they in here? Oh, maybe not. This is just all my pile of stuff that, just like one of a kind type of stuff that I couldn't put into kits. Oh, I thought. Oh. Oh no, it's not what I thought it was. Never mind. I should go look for them to share them, to show them to you. Are you guys familiar with the Chinese cut out? Oh, here they are. I have never used these because they're so precious. But I just purchased some. So now I think maybe I'll actually be able to use some. Let me show you. Who here is familiar with the Chinese cutout papers? You know, those really, whoops, that doesn't go either. Those really thin papers. Now, I've had these forever and never used them because of how delicate they are. But now that I'm going to have some to replace them, I'm going to be able to use them. Okay, let me get, whoa, oh, no, no, no. Don't breathe too hard, Rosemary. Okay, can you see this? This is, oh dear, hold on. This is hand cut paper. I don't want to breathe on it. Oh, holy moly. Have you seen stuff like that before? Look at that. It is so delicate. And this looks like it's a butterfly and an orchid. Or is it two butterflies? It looks like an orchid to me. No, it's a butterfly. It's two butterflies. I think they're going kissy kissy face. Yeah, there's the antenna. It's two butterflies going kissy face. Yeah, this is an old art. And it's all hand cut. I mean, now they can replicate this with lasers, I guess, but these are hand done. And there's books out there with patterns if you were so inclined to to hand cut them yourselves, there's books out there with the Japanese cutouts, the patterns for that. And then after they do that, they come back with uh, with paint, with bright paint, and they hand paint all that. That's all hand painted. Yeah, talk about fuzzy cutting. Exactly. I can't even imagine. So that's one. And like I said, I have never, ever even used them. Oops, this way. There's little eyeballs. I mean, they're as light as a as a butterfly. If I blow on it right now, they'll go flying away. Feels like tissue paper. I mean, it's as light as this paper here. I guess all of these are butterflies. Duh. I didn't remember that. I want to see how these scan. Bet they look pretty cool on paper. Look at those colors. I hope they're coming through. Whoa, 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 whoa. Anyway, this is a beautiful art. Now, this is one art I would never even dream to attempt. I don't even like cutting flowers out of a book page. And what are these? I don't remember what these are. Oh, it's a dragon. See his tail back here, here's his head. Very cool. Yeah, these are all dragons. Look at that. Wow, look at those colors. Whoa. Can you imagine? I don't blink now. Can you imagine if I did these? I'd be blind from dry eye. Uh, oh, I was going to say he's so contorted I can't see him. There's his face right there. His mouth is open. There you go. Very cool. Okay, there's your Chinese lesson on Chinese paper cutting. They might even have a video, YouTube video on how they do it. Oops. Ta-da! Right, lesson over. What? Okay, let me see. I haven't been reading. I've been doing this the whole time. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yep, they have a video for everything. All right. So now what? I go back to gluing. Oh yeah, I need to finish. At least let's just at least finish this one up. I need to put a little contrasting color, but here I was gonna go again. Look, I was gonna put some more red and some more. Oh well, maybe that's what I should do. Just go with it. Don't fight it. What have I just been telling you guys? Don't fight it. Go with it. I need to listen to myself. Let's see. Here's some paper that goes with the colors that I have in there. Maybe add a little bit of green in there. Maybe just a little bit here and there. Oh. Okay, back to gluing. Excuse me. I need more tea. I need more tea. My throat's getting dry. you guys think? What do you guys think? I need to get my my hot water thingamajigger on remote. Do I need another fish? Maybe I need the back end of a fish. I need something right there. Let's see. What do we have? What do we have? Different kind of writing. I was coming home from the store and a dog almost ran right in front of me, and I would have it would have been all over. But we each saw each other, I think, almost at the same time. I slammed on the brakes. He slammed on the brakes. And everybody was safe. But then as soon as I passed him, he ran right across the street. And there was other cars coming. I don't know. He had a collar. He must have just gotten loose from his house. He needs orange. Let's see. Let's see if we got some orange. Let's see if we got some orange. There's some orange. Yay! Just got to cut that little part off. And put a little piece over there. Suzanne, how much do they cost over on Amazon? Does it say if it's hand done or if it's laser? It would be hard to tell the difference. They could sell it as hand done. You wouldn't know the difference. I knew it'd make you happy, Jennifer. I aim to please. Hmm. Looking pretty cool. Oops, timber. Hmm. Hey, we're almost there. Need to break this up a little bit. It's a little big. A little too big. Okay. Oops. That's a little gaping hole there. There's a gaping hole. All right. Are we done? Are we done? I need to get me a new phone. I have an ancient one. And when I say ancient, I mean it. What do you guys think? Is it done? I think it's done. Now this one looks boring because this one's so bright. Look at that. Wah, wah. Before, after. This one has been out in the window too long. Now we got to add some color to this one. Oh my goodness, look at it. Well, this is just pastel. Let's just say this is pastel. Kind of big right there though. Yeah, that's one way to say it. Neutral. Is that a buzzword for boring? Oh, no problem. That's just so neutral. It's so funny. We keep our frisky Rottweiler. I mean, um, German Shepherd, kind of separate from our old dog. And so last night, last night we were getting ready, getting into bed, and the German Shepherd is his name's Sammy. And Richard goes, where's Sammy? Because he wasn't on his pillow in the bedroom. And I said, oh, he likes, for whatever reason, he loves to sleep underneath this table that is in the laundry room. And whenever I go to bed, he's usually there. And, we hear him come in a little bit later. So I said, oh, yeah, he's inside. He must be over there in the laundry room. So we go to bed. And then the old guy wakes me up in the middle of the night like he normally does because he has to go out. And when I go over there, because we shut the door, because he's over in the living room. And so we shut the door so the other dogs don't, bother with him. And when I go over there, who's there with him? Sammy. He got locked in. He got locked in the room that he's supposed to be locked out of. Oh, it was so funny. I go, Sammy. He thought he was in trouble. I said, Sammy, what are you doing in there? And he would gulp, I said, it's okay, Sam. It's our fault. At least they didn't get into any trouble with each other. I think because they were both sleepy. Okay, I think for these purposes, these are done. I might do a little bit of stamping here and there. This one probably doesn't need it. There's like no room to stamp anywhere. But on this one, there's some like little empty spaces where I could put that on there. All right, let's just do it so it's done. So I don't have to come back and do anything. Need something a little harder. I guess that's done, huh? What do you guys think? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? I think it's done. Oh my goodness, it's late. Why did you guys tell me? I gotta go argue with the post office tomorrow. It's only open half day here. I can't be lollygagging. I gotta get there before it closes. I want that box. I like them. I like it. Okay, where's my lid? Oh, here it is. Oh, over at Dollar Tree, they have these what do you call them? Oh, excuse me. I'm getting sleepy. My dog's been getting me up too early. Oh, I can't even think what I'm talking about. Texture plates or rubbing plates, whatever you want to call them. They have some new ones there from that I hadn't seen before. Where did I put them? They'd be cool to use them on the jelly plates. That's why I got them. Can you tell I save all the scraps? You just never know. You do not know when you're going to need them. I got too many scraps. That's what I was saying. I got to get some big bundles together of just scrappy stuff. Okay, let me see where I put those plates. It should be right here. Oh, my tea is totally cold now. Oh. I got these with the mermaid in mind. And these, of course, are just $1. It looks like the scales, right? Well, that doesn't go with the plan, but... And then that looked like waves. I don't think there's any bricks under the ocean, but anyway. So those. And then... And so there is a seashell, silver dollar, and another seashell. Uh-oh. What is my husband? Hold on. I hear my dog out there. Let me see. I don't know what he's doing outside. Let me check. Put my jacket on. It's cold out there. He just let them out. Whoa. I guess the old guy had to go out. He just let them all out. Okay, so anyway, so those are the texture plates. So if anybody's interested, maybe I'll be busy tomorrow, but maybe the next day or something, I'll bring out the jelly plate and see how they work. I think it'll look pretty cool, especially with the like metallics and the color shifts would look really good with this. Oh yes, I'm getting excited already. Anyway, so that will be on the agenda soon. And that's that. And also at the Dollar Tree, I got these cool scissors and they cut through almost anything. $1. But see, it has that serrated edge on either side, which is really super cool for cutting, you know, thicker stuff. And they had this in the garden department where they have the, you know, the seeds and things like that at the Dollar Tree, which is kind of cool. See, I carry stuff like this in my car, especially when spring and summer and fall, because I'm always finding leaves and trees and flowers and bushes and stuff. And I go, I have to be very stealth. Run in, cut the stuff, and run. So, so I make sure I have something like this that will cut a little thin branch, you know. A girl has to be prepared. I came across some texture plates. Oh, that you already have. But well, just play around with them. Remember what I said, just play around. Don't worry about if you think it's going to work or not work. Remember, it's just paint and it comes off with water. And you wasted a piece of paper. Woohoo! I think it looked pretty cool. If it was earlier, I'd whip out the plate right now. But I know I'm going to have to get up early for the dog and get to the post office. But anyway, so maybe we'll do that sometime soon. I won't say when. Sometime soon. We'll play around with them and see how they work. All right, ladies. As always, thank you so much for keeping me company. And if you got here late, she's the reason we came. Isn't she adorable? This is my little swap I got from Jean Moran for the Domino swap. She's so cute. Yes, she is. Anyway, so with that, I say good night. With that, I say good night. My tea is ready to go. I'm going to take it home. Have my tea with my husband. And I will see you guys as usual whenever I see you. I never know when that will be, but I know you're always there. Uh-oh. Betty, have you been there the whole time? That Betty, good thing I don't go around talking about her because I forget she's, even if it's a little cloudy, it's there. And that's Betty. All right, ladies. I will talk to you guys soon and have fun and go do something out of your comfort zone. By the time we get back together again, I want you to report back to me. What did you do out of your comfort zone? Not if, it doesn't have to be successful, just that you did it. There you go. All right. Good night.